Welcome to the 007 Files, a podcast and now YouTube channel where we discuss all things Bond, James Bond, from the books and movies to the comics, games, music, and today, toys. Hot Toys to be specific. For those unfamiliar, Hot Toys is a manufacturer who specializes in highly detailed 1/6 scale figures, and recently they've announced that they have the James Bond license, and they've already revealed the first two figures on the line, both of which are Daniel Craig as James Bond from No Time to Die. The first one they revealed was Daniel Craig in his tuxedo from the Cuba scenes in the movie, and the description goes as follows. Exquisitely crafted based on Daniel Craig's role as James Bond, the figure features a newly developed head sculpt with distinguished likeness and separate rolling eyeballs to enhance figure's realism. The fabric costume is finely tailored to showcase James Bond's classic gentleman appearance. Layering a black tux jacket with pocket square detail over a white dress shirt, the tux look is finished with a black bow tie and a watch. Additionally, two types of pistol and a machine gun are included to enhance the display on top of the gun barrel themed backdrop and figure stand. The synopsis further goes on to say that it has an authentic and detailed likeness of Daniel Craig as James Bond in No Time to Die, one newly developed James Bond head sculpt with separate rolling eyeballs, which is a key feature that Hot Toys has been adding to their current figures, which allows you to give a different look to the head sculpt and bring more life and realism to the figure. Movie accurate facial expression with detail, wrinkles, and skin texture. Greatly detailed blonde hair sculpture. Approximately 30 centimeters tall, body with over 30 points of articulations, 8 pieces of interchangeable hands, including one pair of relaxed hands, one pair of fists, one sleeves fixing right hand, one gun holding right hand, one gun shooting left hand, one gesture left hand. Each head sculpt is specifically hand printed, one cigar tube, one gun barrel themed backdrop, specially designed figure stand with character nameplate, and 2 interchangeable graphic cards. Now that's just for the tuxedo version, but then they shortly announced after a commando version, which has not gone up for sale yet at Sideshow, who is the U.S. distributor of Hot Toys in the United States. But they sure did post a lot of pictures on Facebook. And as you can see, here he is in all his NPL glory. One of the challenges for doing this scale is getting all the little details right. And I see that a lot of people have been critical of how the Tom Ford tuxedo looks for that version. But looking at this commando outfit, I feel like they've done a great job of translating the NPL tactical outfit down from the stitching on the sweater to all the little details on the pants. And let's not forget, they also give the rag and bone Henley underneath the jumper, complete with the braces. So not only do we have different weapons than seen in the prior figure, but he's got the Danner tactical boots. Both versions have their Omega Seamaster, and just lots and lots of little details on this. Even down to doo-doo is included as an accessory. And while the tuxedo version does show him without his jacket on, giving you 2 potential different looks, I feel like this gives you even more value with this commando version, because it is such a distinct look with or without it. And he does go, while he does go without his jacket on the boat, it just feels like it's a more distinct look looking at the 2 versions you can do with the commando suit. And let's not forget the fact that it is also the version of Bond that dies at the end of the film. So you can see from some of these slides, they actually recreate that final death pose. And as great as it looks, and I know a lot of people, when they first announced the tuxedoed version, were like, why didn't they make the commando? Because the tuxedo is so generically James Bond, and this commando look is a very distinct Daniel Craig look that's only from the specific movie. And for me, as great as the details are, I don't know if I want Bond's final moments I don't know if I want that looking over me down from my shelf every day. I'd much prefer to look at the tuxedo version, which is like my favorite scene from the film. And a scene where Daniel Craig, the actor, really seemed to be enjoying himself. And the character, too, seemed to be having fun in that scene. It's got a great score to it. And I just feel like that's how I want to represent Daniel Craig. Who knows how far this license will go. Big Chief Studios tried to kickstart their license, and they had their various issues and problems and didn't get much beyond 2 Connerys and a Roger Moore and some assorted villains and a Bond girl. So the way things are going with the convention season, it looks like the Commando one's coming out first. They just released some photos from bloggers. And usually when they do the blogger photos, which are different from their solicitation photos, usually that means the U.S. or people will have them in hand within a month or so, those blogger photos coming out. Usually these hit Hong Kong first. Hot Toys has a store there called Secret Base. Both are now available at sideshow.com and hottoys.com.hk. On the Sideshow site, even though the Commando outfit was revealed second, it's being released first. Retailing for $285, it's expected to ship between August and December of 2025. In contrast, Bond and Tuxedo cost only $260, with a release sometime between April and September of 2026. So I'm curious how many who ordered the Tux version canceled now to get the Commando, which releases sooner. What about you? Are you going to get one? Are you going to get both? Are you passing on the Daniel Craigs, waiting for your favorite Bond to be announced? Let us know in the comments down below. As for me, I've got several Hot Toys in my collection, and I'm eager to have James Bond in the mix. I think for this scale, the tailoring looks really good, and it's going to be a standout next to the various Batman and Marvel characters that I have. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching so much. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. The 007 Files will return.